let's move on to 22. There you go.
Wow.
There's a little anger in there because we're going to talk about the anger of this. Kyle, take it away.
Yeah. Wild Oats was organic before organic had an aisle. In the 1990s, the brand helped launch the natural foods movement. Then a major competitor acquired it, and the name disappeared. When grocery distributor KeHE bought the IP, they brought Sukle a brief. Bring it back, but not as nostalgia, more as a brand with something to say about what the American food system has become. So Sukle sat down with the founding era Wild Oats team, and instead of wistful retirees, they got fury at what the food system had become, at the gap between what labels promise and what arrives on the shelf. That righteous anger fueled the rebuild. Wild Oats came back as a modern food activist, positioned mad about food with a visual identity that screams from the shelf in raging red, while every competitor reaches for earthy greens. The first regenerative organic certified juices and smoothies in the category. A 15-person Denver indie just built a nationally distributed CPG brand from IP to acquisition to launch. At number 22, Wild Oats returns with a vengeance from Sukle.
Yeah. Ergo the music.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, plus that's like Denver circa 1989.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Thank you.
Hair bandy. We saw this at our show off in Denver, which was great. You all hosted a great space. So walk us through this a little bit. I know we got a few things to show here. But yeah, give us the strategy, the story, and then we'll keep taking a look at this work.
Yeah. So the Wild Oats brand, if you're of a certain age and from Boulder, you remember, Wild Oats started in 1987 in Boulder, and in that 90s era where natural and organic grocery was starting to become like a thing and get some momentum, the kind of Ford and Chevy of that category at that time was really Whole Foods and Wild Oats. And Wild Oats started becoming successful enough that Whole Foods bought them.
Yep.
And I think around about maybe it was 2009, the feds got involved, and there was kind of antitrust concerns about consolidation in this space, and they had to sell off the IP. So it's changed hands several times. It's never come back as a retailer. It's only come back as a grocery products brand,
like a sub brand, like an own brand.
Yeah. Even Walmart, believe it or not, owned Wild Oats for a period of a couple of years. And most recently KeHE, which is a huge national distributor in that natural and organic grocery channel out of Chicago, bought the brand. They have a series of owned brands, and they challenged us to bring Wild Oats back with a mission of bringing it back as a regenerative organic certified products line, which is kind of the new highest standard in organic food and beverage. So it starts to get into things like worker treatment, soil health, animal treatment. It's just higher than certified organic. It'll start returning to stores this summer in juices, smoothies, and eggs.
Yep.
Their goal is to push this product line into every aisle of organic and natural grocery. And that's why we wanted to have this kind of powerful red fueled labeling and packaging system to really scream off the shelf and be a beacon for consumers as they're going through their favorite natural grocer to know exactly where to go to get the best, which is a ROC certified product.
Nice.
It will stand out.
Yep. And hey, listen, I remember Wild Oats from when you said back in the day. So
that year.
Yeah, that year in Boulder, that's where I was. So, yeah, to see the name come back, that it was nostalgic, but at the same time, this feels totally fresh, and that's what I think really stands out about this work, especially in the craft category, is that it takes that name that a lot of people know and remember well, and updates it with this kind of nice attitude that'll make people know where it is. So.
And I would argue that it also is accessible for the newer generation as well. So you have the nostalgic side of it from, people of our age and ilk, but also it feels accessible. So curious to understand, Jeff, some of the cues as it relates to the audience, and understanding that it's a limited product to start, but the story will continue to evolve. So who is the target?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely I would say maybe who your certified organic target was, say 10 years ago.
That's fair.
When that was the best you can buy.
Right.
And again, to Kyle's open, so much of the greenwashing, and you kind of don't know what to believe in today's food system about what's natural, what's all natural, what's organic. What do those things even mean anymore?
Right.
In today's ultra processed, ultra marketed food system, there's ways to fake those things and greenwash those things. And there isn't a way to do that with a ROC certified product. So that's really who we're going for, is that person who's sort of looking for, the absolute gold standard of certified organic within that product category. But I think also it's something that really spans the age range. There's a lot of gear, there's a lot of social content, stickers, bags, swag, things that
the stuff.
I think it really shows up as a modern, vital brand for today. So while we got the inspiration from the original team from the 80s and 90s back at Wild Oats, and we used their sentiment to fuel the strategy for the brand, that's certainly not who it's built for today and going forward. It's really squarely for that certified organic customer that's looking for the best.
Yeah, love it. Beyond, it goes beyond. I love it.
Yeah.
As does this design. Graham, thank you so much for joining us again. You get a twofer today.
Yeah.
You get a twofer.
Thanks,
All right.
Chance.
All right, we're going to put you backstage, and